Sorry, it just cut off. I have to clean up my phone. So I was talking about Brandon and Mike, and Mike, what Mike is saying is right. You have to change your feeling, but you can't just come to if you have a children's maybe going through things at school and come up to your mom and dad and say you just deal with it. Especially the loved one, of course the stranger, like not stranger, like someone who not family member also, but it's hard sometimes because it depends on how Brenda's emotional feeling condition and his condition too. He might be tired from work. It just point up the one little things right now, but that's what we need to God, right? Pray over it, pray in God, ask God. But I always mention to some video I made, but Love and Respect is a really good book. I forgot the author's name. That's a Christian author, and it's called Love and Respect. Basically, women wearing pink glasses and men wearing blue glasses. So how we say what that mean, or whatever you say, it's different. Like for example, I remember from this book say the wife said, "Oh my God, I don't have new clothes to wear." Okay, and then husband thinking like, "What are you talking about? You have a lot of clothes." So what she meant is like, I want to buy clothes. So meaning it might be different. So it's important to kind of not gonna know what women thinking or as women what men think, but it's good to study for your loved one, for your kids or your loved one. Okay, and also what kind of love language she speaks. What if she loves the language of affirmation and maybe physical touch, and then Mike was like, maybe affirmation is nothing for him. Usually what he really like, that's what usually probably he will say. He used a lot love language what he likes. But if he has like gift, receiving gift is for him is love language, it doesn't work for him, right? So you need to know that each other's love language as well as the man and woman's different perspective. And then on top of not only just that you have to pray to God, the situation, the time, is your condition, your feeling, it's different. Every day it's different, right? So uh, how you say also how you say it, the tone, your tones of voice is a lot to do with it. So I thought that was really pretty good because I remember my mom was complaining about when she's at work and every day was almost every day. So I was like draining. I was like, if you don't like it, either quit the job or tell that person. And that's exactly what I say. So I totally understand Brenda's perspective and Mike's perspective. She felt like Mike's coldness, insensitivity. Like he's like not sensitive. Like I don't really care. I don't think he does not care, but at the time you don't know what kind of emotional feeling and condition he has. So boundaries are the way describe our uh, sphere of responsibility, what we are and are not responsible for, why we shouldn't take on the responsibility of others' feeling, attitudes, and behavior. So that's right. He was right though, but how he said, the tone of voice, and maybe a little bit of encouragement first for him to talk, and then, but if he works anywhere, there's those people, so you gotta know how to handle it. Maybe in the last sentence, then up front like that. So we do have certain responsibility to each other, especially the loved one. You know, love your wife as you love your Christ. The same as wife have to love and respect their husband. But guys more they love respect more than love. Women we want to be loved. Men they want to be respected by wife. So if Ephesians 5:28-33, so maybe if you have a chance to read it. And Mike does have responsibility to connect with Brenda as husband, not only as a provider, as a parenting and partner. He is not responsible for emotional well-being though, but termed non-responsive because of their lack of attention to responsibility of love. So you have to pay attention. Just like you pay attention to the Lord, you might listen to the Lord, and when it comes to your husband or wife, like you're just totally different person, and that's not right, right? So Proverbs 3:27, do not withhold the good from those to whom it is due when it is in your power to do it. And I have to read it so many times this one because I didn't click first time. So I have to look at Japanese Bible. あなたの手に善をなす力があるのならば、これをなすべき人になすことを差し支えてはならない。It just sounds super crazy, complicated, but I get it more because that's my first language. So if you have power to be, basically in your power is the keyword. You have right. It's your power to make the situation better. You know, because the somebody come up to you and I need your help, and you don't want to be slap somebody like that. You know, if you have ability to be, you can say nice word and you know the affirmation words. Why not using it? Okay, don't be self-centered and then be cold, person. So this is pretty good verse. And okay, so yeah, in your power has to do with our resource and availability. So if you have a resource, you know how to do it, basically how to be nice in it, you know how to say the nice words, why don't you use it? Don't try to mistreat others even though you know how to say things nicely. In Romans 12:18, if it is possible, so far as it depends on you, the keyword is it depends on you, live peaceably with all. So keyword is it depends on you. Same thing, in your power. That's not somebody else's power. In your power, and it depends on you. We can't bring peace to someone who doesn't accept it. Of course, you can't be really super peaceful to be someone who don't want to be, but you don't want to be. I think when I was reading Love and Respect, when I noticed in the body, it's like wife and husband, boyfriend, girlfriend. It tend to we become enemy than become one. We're supposed to be become one, but two become enemy, like this. So I'm not going to say nice word. I'm not going to apologize. I'm going to wait him to be nice. I'm going to be wait her to be nice. Like, and then it will never be ending. Of course, if you keep on always being bended and be nice, a peaceful person, and the other person never do it, that'll be a problem. But you don't want to be like, okay, I want to wait. I don't want to be lose. I want to be winning. Like that attitude sometimes I sense it. Okay. Both of verse are indicate we are responsible to care about and help within certain limits others who God placed in our lives. It's a beautiful thing because when I was more younger, like baby Christian, I had so many people from church or including my best friend Robin helped me so much, and God put those people in my life. But now I feel like I'll get time to time, of course, emotional help or maybe sometimes advice, and I talk to older lady, from a church or my friend. But now I'm 45, so I have a lot of opportunity to see the young women who have issues or struggles or anything. If I know something, I want to be helped because there are certain limits. Okay, so the God put us in their lives, so I can help them. They can help by us. So I thought that was a really really beautiful thing. To refuse to do when we have appropriated resourcing can be a boundary conflict. So if you know, like I say, that verses from Proverbs 3:27 and Romans 12:18, you know how to love yourself and as you will love your neighbor. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Sorry, I was like fixing, but if you know how to do it and then you just kind of like, oh, I am not going to be nice, like that's really selfish. Okay, so this book was saying that we don't want to be self-centered and no responsive fall into one of the two groups. One is these people have been incomplete in themselves, so they're not okay. I'm not getting everything yet. I'm not having this yet. Like a lot of people say, take care of yourself first and help others. That's true, but sometimes that's just like our human nature thing, okay? And then that's what you're supposed to. If you don't have nothing to eat, you don't have nothing. There's no love. Cup is empty. You cannot give love. But sometimes God will tell you like it doesn't make sense to us, but that God will tell you, you mean just give $5 to this person at the gas station, and I was just like, I need a gas too, man. But I have like, okay, gas, $20 gas in there. It doesn't make sense to us, but if you listen to God and give to the person $5, and then we don't know what this $5 will help this person. A couple days later, you get some money coming, or it doesn't have to be money, like your time. I'm really tired, but the guy say like spend time with this young lady or young man to just talking to this place, and then oh my God, I'm going to be late, but the guy would just say stop. And then when you drive to a place, it's like you on time, and or something like I don't know, I can't explain it. But so this number one is really pretty good. People have been incomplete in themselves. Result, they ignore the needs of others. Like they just no, not yet though, because I have to take care of myself. I have to take care of myself. I have to take care of myself. Like wait a minute, I don't want to take care of others. It's me, 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 me. And then the second one is those who are so absorbed in their own desires and need. So it's almost like the same, but they just like really self-centered. That number one is probably at least to think about it, right? Think about it others, but then like, oh my God, but you know what? I'm still not the perfect either, like that. And then the second one is totally, maybe this person never even thought about other people. It's just like me, shy me, like look at me, like oh this is mine, like this both are very bad. You don't want to be that either one. Don't look out only for your own interest. Take an interest in others too. And that's just, I feel bad that sometimes we all do, because a lot of things happen on each other like individual life. Sometimes we don't look at others. So we definitely need God's help. In Philippians 2:4, look not every man on his own things, but every man also on the things of others. And this Japanese um, Philippians 2:4 is so cute. It's called フィリピン人の手紙. Like it's kind of like a Philippine, but フィリピン人の手紙 is like a 2:4. めいめい自分のことだけではなく他人のことにも注意を払いなさい. So めいめい自分のことだけ it means like just don't think about yourself only. 他人のこと is like think about others. And 注意を払いなさい. Controllers and non-responsive. Controlling non-responsible have a harder time looking past themselves. So they gravitate towards someone with blurry boundaries who will naturally take on too many responsibility in relationship and who won't complain about it. So basically this whole sentence talk about codependency person and narcissistic person. It's because narcissistic person gonna find someone who take care of everything, so they don't have to do anything. So it's not that simple way they come in like I want you to do everything. No, they're gonna be throwing the super nice stuff first beginning, take care of you. It sounds like they really care about you, and once you take the wall down, and then they were like, oh my God, like can you get that thing from over there? Like I remember what this person changed like this, like before everything the person go get stuff for me, and I don't mind, like I'll go get it. But as soon as he or she find out, oh this person is super nice, she works so hard, because I do work hard for everything what I do. I'm not bragging, but like that's just how I am. So the person's like, oh well, I'm gonna let her move around, let her do this, so the balance, that who you going to say yes and who you going to say no, you got to know it. But if you don't know, you got to always ask, what do you think about God, this person? Okay, in the situation, not only just person, the situation, making decision and stuff like that. But anyway, this was my Ayumi's Oasis Bible Study and Ministry. This Saturday morning study was that, and then me and Kamina have a really, really good time, and we talk about our daughters and our relationship with the others. And so next Saturday we're gonna be continuing to talk about boundaries. And if you have anybody who interested, this is the book, the actual book, and then there's a workbook. And I've been using both, but sometimes it depends on how much I can go and mix with the study from my own study, or mix with the study from my the church, the pastor talk about it, and my personal relationship or personal experience. in my life and personal relationship with the Lord. Everything what God tells me, and if something help you guys, I will share with you guys. So have a great Saturday and have a good Sunday tomorrow. Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna pray over and then finish. Heavenly Father, thank you so much for this study. It was short, but it's really helping us, especially godly boundaries. We cannot do our own things and own understanding because we can like logically think this is it, this is that, but your way is totally different. Sometimes it doesn't make sense. Most of the time, it's just we are hold and really walking with you. We don't know which way to go, but we must believe and walk by faith, not by sight. So thank you so much for your time and your presence and your love and your knowledge and power, and continue to feed us every day and every weekend. And we love you in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. All right.